Hey, how's it going? Proxima Midnight just dropped, and we got her by the skin of our teeth. We spent way too much credits that we had on the second key, and we got it, but at what cost? Here we go. Come on. Come on. Oh. Is she good? Why did you click on this video? What do you want to know? I think I'm going to say the deck that everyone's going to play first and what you should probably try to play if you want to climb or play her usefully, I guess. It's surprise collector helicarrier. Very good. I believe on Untapped. I'll put the stats up if I can find the exact deck, but it's not going to be the same because Proxima's in them. We don't really have stats yet. I mean, whatever. But this is kind of the deck that everyone's playing with the Collector, Morbius, Helicarrier, Modoc line. Very good. I like it. Except the Blade can be swapped out for Meek, I believe, is the better. I just don't have Meek yet. But this deck is very solid. It actually has like, if the last version of this deck was like 57% win rate, I think, or something crazy. But no, this deck's really good. And if you want to play her in like what would be like the good deck or whatever, this is it. Okay, now we're gonna go on to my deck, which is worse but way more fun. Okay, this deck is called How Do I Play This? Discard. Haha. Okay, so whenever a new card comes out, I kind of like Moongirl to kind of spice some things up. I had the thought of double Drac, double Prox, some Midnight, with some Ravona action, and being really greedy. The whole point of this deck is to be greedy as hell. Gambit's in there, kind of the MVP of the deck. We love Gambit. I think people need to play more of him. But the point of this deck, turn 1 and 2, try to get down your Ravona first, your Morbius. Make sure that if you have your Ravona down and you can play Drac on 3, try to play him in a lane by himself until you can get Zola out on 5, because he's going to be discounted, right? So you play your Drac on 3, you can figure out what to play on 4. On 5, you play Zola. Make sure you make your board space. You have room for those 2 Dracs to go into the other 2 lanes. And then you Modoc and Blade on turn 6. So you can Modoc your entire hand. If Moongirl, double Proximas go onto the board. You get 14 power from that. They go somewhere, right? Apoc should be still in your hand, and then you discard him with the Blade, and then the Dracs take him again and discard as well. Really greedy, really fun. I enjoyed this deck a lot. If you like, it doesn't hit all the time, as you can imagine. It's a very greedy, you need the combos and things to line up, but damn, it's fun, bro. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Spread out your Morbius in the Zolad lane, because you're going to lose that lane, so you might want to put some power there, or figure, situational, whatever. But this deck I loved. It was super fun to play. The last version I want to talk about is, so I was super frustrated with just all these discards, and I'm having like, I want my hand. It's like, oh, I need to play this next turn. I don't want to randomly discard something. Like, man, this kind of feels bad. So I made a not feel bad deck. Basically, this deck is like, I named it Swing because the amount of just swing you can have on like turn 4 and just dumping power onto the board is kind of sick, dude. We had a game, I'll show it. It was a TVA game, and it was like turn 4, just this massive swing of power. Everything hit perfectly, but then they stormed it, the TVA lane, and I'm like, ah, man, what a waste. But then they were so demoralized by like how much power I put out, bro. They just quit, and it was the best feeling ever, bro. This deck can just demoralize your opponents. X23 is here to be hit. Wolverine is to be hit. Swarm is to be hit. Colleen can hit any one of those. Try not to hit your Morbius though. Gambit's in there for offense. Sif is in there for your Apoc. Surfer can also, or sorry, Silver Samurai can hit your X-23, your Wolverine, your Swarms, if you know, depending on what's in your deck. And then usually turn 5 is like MODOK, depending on what you have in your hand. And then APOC, playing APOC might be it. I just made this deck. I think I might cut APOC and Sif, maybe, or maybe you just want to cut APOC for a Helicarrier and have the Sif hit it on like turn. You know, I'm still cooking it. Like the end turns are a little weird, but it's really just these guys. You maybe want to put like a Carnage in here for some of these with the X-23 and Wolverine, kind of like a hybrid destroy deck, destroy discard deck. So that's interesting. I'm gonna cook up a little bit more at this one because this one felt really fun too. It didn't feel bad to discard things in your hand because you wanted to, right? Proxima wants to be hit. Swarm, Wolverine, X-23, those guys want to be hit, right? Yeah, I mean, try it out. See, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below if you think you have a suggestion for either one of these decks, the Moongirl deck or the Swing deck, kind of like whatever. But let me know. I'm curious what you guys think about the card. I think Proxima is pretty sick. I think can be really good for discard. Because usually you can't get into like Sanctum Sanctorum or Death's Domain at all. So this kind of gives a little bit of a defense and some movement abilities for discard that I think are really good. So I think she's going to be a pretty cool addition to discard. And I like her. I give her like a 3.5 stars, maybe 4, closer to a 4 than 3.5. I like her a lot. Love to hear what you guys think. Thank you guys so much again. We're going to be live tomorrow for drops. So if you want to come hang out, here is the Twitch stuff. Here is all the Twitter stuff if you want to come follow me. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all the support that you give me in this past week. I had a stint where I posted like 3 videos in like a day and a half. That was fun. It's a little tiring, but it was fun to get them out. I enjoy making videos for you guys. So thank you for all the support and comments you're leaving. I appreciate you guys. If you want to come follow me and hang out on Twitch, we'll be live tomorrow. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one.